Hello, Marcus here, to talk about what happened to the lost years of Kali. Well, the funny thing is, when I first started the game, it was for my wedding. We had a wedding coming up in 1 year, and I wanted it to be a theme wedding, a sort of mystery wedding where the guests would find out the conclusion of a mystery. And it was supposed to be a little fun for my friends and family. And so I put together this little game, and somehow, because of the way the internet works, it was suddenly picked up and talked about. And then there were people playing all over the world. In one day, we had thousands of people sign up for the game, which was free. It was always meant to be free. And so I said, fine, whatever. I'll play along, and I'll try to create the game. And I would put out some information, some newspaper articles, some puzzles, things like that. But people were solving them left and right. People were solving them instantly. It was really difficult to keep up with the demand for people playing this game, because there were people who were used to playing these types of games involved. It wasn't just my friends and family anymore. And so I kept at it. And one of the things that I really wanted to do, which was part of the allure of the whole game, was that there'd be real life events. So we did like the Polo Gala, which was a great success, and a lot of the local players would come and be part of it in Los Angeles. But then I couldn't keep up with the demand for what people wanted. So it just sort of ran itself into the ground. I know a lot of these ARG, a lot of these games have teams of people working on them. It was just me. It was literally just me at home. And I had a job. I had other pressing priorities, but I had to do this, or I had to keep it up. And it was getting away from me. Like every time I did something, people were expecting more, demanding more. It became more and more difficult. And I also had a wedding to plan, like my actual wedding. So this wasn't just fun and games anymore. This was getting overwhelming. So I just kind of faded it out, and much to the dismay of people who were playing, much to my own dismay, because it was very exciting, and I definitely had more to offer. I just didn't have more time or patience to offer anything, because it was overwhelming. The demand for it was overwhelming. And so as it faded away, people got really angry, and I had to deal with that. And something that started off that was meant to be fun became a disappointment to people, disappointment to myself. But I just really couldn't keep up with it by myself. Creating all of these things for everybody, day after day, it became all consuming. And I had a real wedding to plan, which none of these people who were playing the game were going to go to. It was too much. It was too much. I had to just let it go. Will I pick up on it again later? I would like to. I had a story in mind. I knew where I was going. It wasn't that I ran out of ideas. It was that I ran out of time to keep producing them. We'll see. We'll see where it goes in the future. But if you did play and you were enjoying it, thank you. And I'm sorry I let you down.